Aaron Singerman, CEO of Redcon1, and today is the Ask Me Anything. So it's Redcon1 RPG is the product, and I'm willing to take questions from the peanut gallery over here, which is Eduardo, and of course Tony, who's filming. Anything you want to know about RPG, I will do my best to answer it. I'm no scientist, but man, we put together one hell of a badass product here, and I know that there's going to be a lot of questions because this is a relatively new category. It's an insulin mimicking product, or you could also call it a partitioning product. So it actually partitions and allows your body to utilize the carbohydrates and the amino acids and everything better than you normally would. So it actually imitates insulin. So come on with it, Eduardo. What you got? What you got?
How many carbs do you suggest to eat with a serving of RPG?
So RPG allows your body to utilize the carbohydrates better and shuttle them to the muscle. Everybody is different in terms of your size and your body weight. So it doesn't allow you to just do whatever the fuck you want, basically. You can't be like, oh, now I can have 200 grams of carbs with my post-workout meal. No. You have to be reasonable because you don't want to gain fat. RPG will help you utilize those carbohydrates more efficiently, but it won't prevent you from getting fat if you go crazy and overeat. So for a man, post-workout, let's say, I would recommend about 70 to 100 grams of carbohydrates post-workout for a decent size adult male. For a woman, I would recommend in between 30 and 50 grams post-workout. I would also say if you're going limited, if you're really limiting the carbohydrates because you're smaller, because you're dieting, maybe don't take all 4 capsules. You could take 3, or a smaller woman who's only eating, let's say, 30 grams of carbohydrates with her post-workout meal, I would just do 2. So there you go.
How long before the carb meal should I take RPG? Before?
So how long should you take the RPG before the carb meal? I would say if it's pre-workout, I would take it with your pre-workout, with your pump product, Big Noise, Total War, and then about 30 minutes before, and then you should be taking your intra-workout nutrition with it. So this is pre-workout. So you would be drinking your cluster bomb and taking your breach, which I strongly recommend. If you want to have a crazy workout, recover incredibly fast, and really make gains faster, one of the things that I like, I love the idea and the actual practicality of taking the RPG with the intra-workout nutrition, which would be, for me, I would do 2 scoops or 3 scoops of cluster bomb with 2 or 3 scoops of breach during the workout. So I would take this with my pre-workout 30 minutes before and start sipping the drink right away. Basically, on the way to the gym, I'm drinking it during the whole training. So, and then post-workout, let me answer the other way to use it, of course, is post-workout. That's the traditional way. I would take it immediately finishing the workout, and then start drinking or eating my post-workout meal. One of the things I used to do all the time, and that I would recommend, would be I would drink 2 scoops of isotope. I would finish my workout, immediately take 4 of these, start drinking my 2 scoops of isotope with some oatmeal in it, maybe 40 grams, 50 grams of oatmeal, and I would do a can of pineapples. I love pineapples. So it ends up being about 80 grams of carbohydrates and 50 grams of protein. Soon we're gonna have a product called MRE out, which I'm gonna give you a little hint. It will be perfect for this because it has 45 grams of protein and 75 grams of complex carbohydrates. I can't tell you any more than that, but just a little hint of what's to come. What else you got, Eduardo?
Shameless plug.
Yeah, I can't help myself.
How many times a day can I take it? Is it only like a once a day product, or
twice a day is what to get maximal results? I would recommend twice a day, but it doesn't mean you can't vary that. Obviously, if you're really in a mass gaining phase, you're eating lots of carbohydrates, you're a big guy, you could absolutely take it 3 times a day. On the flip side, if you're dieting, you don't have a lot of carbs in your diet, and once a day also will provide a lot of great results. It is 120 caps in this bottle here, which gives you 60 servings. So it is made to take, this is a month's supply, taking it twice a day. So you could obviously stretch it out quite a bit. If you're a girl who's smaller, who's only using it once a day for carb meals, maybe now and again for a cheat meal, this could last you months. So it's a really good deal in terms of dollar per serving size. So twice a day is my suggestion.
Can we break open the caps, or is this something going to happen like if I open the cap and pour it into like a drink?
Doesn't matter. The only, that can absolutely be broken open. We even thought of doing a powder version of this for Australia. It is absolutely 100% okay to open up the caps if you have if you're kind of like, I know there's a lot of people don't like to swallow capsules, and there is 4 caps per serving. So if you don't care that it tastes bad, because it's going to taste bad, you can open them up, pour it into your drink, or, pour it right in your mouth,
Is this going to help at all if I'm trying to burn fat?
It's going to help trying to burn fat. It won't actually burn fat for you, but it will allow your body to more efficiently utilize the carbohydrates in the food that you're currently taking. So the way that I would use it personally is on my largest carb meal of the day. If I'm dieting, I would utilize this with it. That way your body will utilize those calories and carbs and protein more efficiently so that you don't store any of it as excess body fat. That is my suggestion. On its own, it doesn't burn body fat, but it can absolutely assist in reaching your peak condition. Girls or guys? Girls, just to specify, make sure, people always want to know, can my girlfriend take this? Yes. This is not even though we talk about this is the most anabolic hormone in the body, it is not a male hormone, so there's no concern about secondary sex characteristics. Your girlfriend's not going to get a mustache or get a pimply back or anything like that. She ain't going to lose any hair, you don't have to worry, and neither are you, so it's something to consider. I know Navarro was hoping for those things, but no. Yeah.
Does this need to be cycled, or can I use it year-round?
Sure, good question. Yes, does not need to be cycled. I personally prefer to take everything in cycles. That's my personal preference. So I won't take anything forever. I like to come off for a little while, let your body reacclimate and adjust, kind of like reach a kind of homeostasis and then go back. Even like our very exciting new product, Halo, which has 5-hydroxylaxagenin in it, there's no reason, technically, there's no reason to stop taking it and cycle it. But when people ask, I always say, yeah, I would stop at 8 to 12 weeks and take a few weeks off, take 4 weeks, 6 weeks off, and then restart. Just because I think that it's a bad idea. Your body becomes used to anything that you take every day regularly, and then it becomes less potent. That's just how the human body is used to. Even with training, you have to cycle your training. You have to always push to go to the next level, or your body becomes used to it, and then it doesn't cause the stress required to get your body to build more muscle, to adapt. So I would personally take this in 8-week cycles, something like that, where I'm doing every day, or every workout at the very least, 5 days a week or 60, whatever you are doing, for a few months, get the great results, and then cycle off for a month or two, and then come back on. Now, that's not required. I don't have any science to tell you why you have to do that, but that's just how I do things personally.
Are there any adverse health effects as far as liver toxicity, anything like that?
There's no adverse health effects. I will tell you this. If you take this product and you don't eat anything with it, you will have noticed that it will drop your blood sugar significantly. You will not feel good. And that's a video that we'll be doing in the future, because we have proven that, this is not a product that you're like, this is probably working, maybe it works. No, there's no question, and we can prove it, and you can prove it by buying a glucometer, pricking your finger, and seeing what your normal blood sugar is. Take this and don't eat, and you're gonna feel very bad, and blood sugar will drop dramatically. Now, not as bad as taking exogenous insulin, where you could go into a coma and you could die, but you will feel bad. You can get cold sweats. You'll feel like you should be eating now, and that's how you know that this thing is actually releasing more insulin, and it will make you hypoglycemic, so you'll need sugar to some degree.
If I'm an athlete, military, will this show up on any kind of drug test or anything?
Good question. No, this is not. This good question is, people are always concerned, and understandably concerned these days, that nutritional supplements could possibly have them coming up positive on a drug test for the military or police officer, or if you're on probation or whatever. There's possibilities that supplements could cause false positives. This one you don't have to worry, because these are all natural, 100% compliant ingredients in here. There's nothing risky in any way. There's no chance that you're going to get a come up positive for steroids or anything like that. So you should feel confident in taking this product, that you don't have anything to be worried about. It will provide, I'm not going to lie to you, as an athlete, it can definitely provide you with a competitive advantage without the risks of getting in trouble. So,
what are results you should expect seeing this, adding it into your regimen?
So the one thing I'll tell you, the immediate results you can get is the pumps. If you're taking this pre-workout, or you're using this twice a day, you're going to notice you're going to get extremely good pumps in the gym. You're going to notice increased endurance in the gym. And after a little bit period of time, you're going to start to gain more muscle faster. You'll realize quickly that you're not as sore as you used to be. And while soreness is not always indicative of gaining muscle, you can tell that if you're very sore for a while, then your body needs to recover. That's why you don't train chest, get super sore and train chest the next day. But if you're taking R.P.G. and you're taking your nutrition seriously, you're doing good intra-workout nutrition with Breach and Cluster Bomb, and the rest of your diet's on point, you're going to start to realize, wow, I'm not that sore the next day. And then before you know it, hypothetically, there are people that have used RPG and certainly actual insulin that are working out much more often. And the reason why you're able to work out much more often is because you're not as sore, because you're recovering faster. And those people, obviously, if you're training chest twice a week and recovering 100%, you're going to be reaching your gains faster, strictly based on putting in more work. So if you could train chest 3 times a week and you could train your whole body twice or 3 times a week versus once, you're going to be reaching gains faster. Now, in terms of protein metabolism, getting more nutrients to the muscle, that also, of course, builds muscle faster. So I would expect somebody who is taking this for the first time to gain, without anything else, just good nutrition, this product, 5 to even 10 pounds of lean tissue in a cycle. Now, obviously, that's not everybody, but I can guarantee you that it will provide impressive natural results.
What are, can this be stacked with like Somal products? What products can it be stacked with?
This product can actually be stacked with anything. Now, a lot of this product's appeal is using it around training. Now, like I said before, it can absolutely be used with a cheat meal or a high carb meal to reduce the negative effects of a cheat meal. And that's why, with girls, I've noticed this type of product has been very popular with girls because if they go a little off the diet, they can use this, not feel so guilty, and actually get some benefit out of a cheat day. If you're working with a dietitian or somebody that's helping you, a coach, this is an excellent product to utilize on those cheat meals, and it's something I would definitely recommend. What was the actual question again? Where did we go with it? What did I miss? Oh, stack. Stack it with anything. So any product can be stacked with this. Yes, you can take the Soma products. Yes, you can take Halo. I prefer to, all those things can happen, should happen, whatever, but the things that I would absolutely recommend you do with this is the nutrition around the workout. So if it were me, and it is me, because I take this, I would take this pre-workout with around the same time I take my Total War Big Noise, and then I am immediately starting to drink my intra-workout nutrition, which for me is 2 or 3 scoops of Cluster Bomb, depending on the body part. Larger body parts, I do more. Smaller body parts, maybe 2 scoops. 2 or 3 scoops of Breach or Breach Ballistic. If you don't take your Total War first, help, some people are crazy and they take them both, but if I don't take Total War first, I can do Breach Ballistic, which has the aminos, the nootropics, and the energy in the form of caffeine with the Cluster Bomb, and I drink it during my workout after I had taken this. And you're gonna get the craziest pumps ever. And then post-workout, if you really wanna double up with your post-workout, this is about 2 hours after you've took the initial one, you could hypothetically take another serving with your complex carbohydrates and your 2 scoops, or 1 scoop if you're a girl, of isotope, and now you have something really special. And you've made an incredibly anabolic environment just with nutrition, training, and RPG.
I'm ready to go use it.
Now look guys, we did our best here. We're kind of ad-libbing on what we think people would want to know about RPG. I know there's going to be a lot of questions because this is a new category. The nutrition partitioning, glucose dispersal, insulin mimicking products. There are not a lot of them on the market. And when we set out to make this one, we wanted to make sure we had basically everything that anybody else had plus more. We added some new ingredients based on an old product that I made back in the day, one of maybe the first insulin mimicking product, and we boosted it up. We took some other ingredients that we know work great, and we boosted them up, and we came up with literally the best, no question about it, the highest dosed, most effective, most efficaciously dosed insulin mimicking product in the world. No question about it. So it is new. It is a different category. There are not a lot of competitors out there, although I think there will be as soon as people start seeing how effective this thing is. So I don't know every question you may have. So what I would like you to do is, if you have more questions, comment here in the bottom, and we will be happy to do another video about this in the future. And I know Dallas McCarver, or the face of Redcon1, loves this product. And I think everybody else there, whether you're a man or woman, and whatever your goals are, I think this is going to be one of our most popular ones. So check it out on redcon1.com. Look at all the facts. And thank you very much.